His music career busking. That was back in the 1960s. He never could have imagined the success that would follow when he penned a song about the streets.
Yes, his classic track, The Streets of London, has been covered hundreds of times. Ralph is going to be here with us in a minute. He's also got his guitar. I can just see him there. Hello. We'll talk to him in a moment. First, let's remind ourselves of his greatest hit.
Oh, let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. And have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London? Dirt in her hair and her clothes in rags. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home into carrier bags.
Ralph McTell is here. What's not fair? Morning.
Oh, look at that, you know, it's so many years ago.
Well, you know, if we did that to any of us, it would be the same.
We were talking to Ricky down just backstage, and he was saying, they don't show me flat on my back before he,
Oh,
before he
we didn't do that.
But there, the years have flown, yeah.
But presumably that's, I mean, that's a happy, is that a happy thing looking at that? That must be.
Yes, it is, yeah. It's been a long career and a very good one, you know, and I'm still fortunate enough to be doing what I did then.
Should we get the thing about that song out of the way first? Because, I mean, it's an extraordinary thing for an artist to effectively, I mean, with no disrespect to the rest of your work, but to be so known for one song.
Yeah, I've been through just about every emotion with regard to that, because in the end, though, you end up feeling very fortunate that you were the one that wrote it. It was there to be written. The chords were all in the first position on the guitar. If you play the chords, you can hear the tune. And I have to accept that it's opened more doors for me than it's closed, but I sometimes wish I could squeeze past and get some of my newer material, because you like to think you've got better over the years, you know. Maybe not more commercial, but maybe better as a writer and a player.
That's very interesting. And I've read something that's been covered by, I don't know, 125 different times, or was it more than that? More, maybe it was 250.
Yeah. Don't go on YouTube. There are thousands of them, and they're all dreadful.
Are they? All of them,
No,
without
they're
exception?
not really. They're very earnest. It's one of those songs that people think, you know, I can show how much I care when I play this song, you know, so it can be a little bit...
And was it not meant like that, then?
No, it wasn't really. It was written for a disaffected friend who was, you know, out on a limb and out on his own, and I just didn't know how to get through to him, and so I started writing the chorus, you know, how can you tell me, and then the images of the characters came to illustrate that.
Let's talk about what you do now.
Other material, yes.
We've been mentioning a technique of guitar playing.
Yes.
Noodling.
Well, they call it noodling. Apparently, noodling is something that the hillbillies used to do. You stand waist deep in water and wiggle your fingers, and catfish come, and as they come, you grab them and you hook them out so you can go fishing with. So the wiggling of the fingers becomes noodling, and this is what guitar players sort of do. I have a guitar on my sofa at home all the time, and so I'm constantly noodling away.
Can you show us a noodle?
Well, let's have some noodling for Saturday morning.
Well, there's a bit of ragtime noodling. You know, that's
I like noodling.
Noodling's
you're
good.
just sort of not actually consciously playing anything. You're in your own comfort zone. You're not performing, and normally you'd be sort of playing with the guitar facing up to you, so you can play a little lighter. You're the audience. You're the single audience.
Well, it's all very well for you saying you're not really concentrating, but most people, to play at that kind of level, you know, they've got to be glued to their own fingers.
Well, that's the other beautiful thing, you know, you do progress as you play guitar, and, you know, I always say to youngsters when they're saying, oh, I'm not getting anywhere, I say, turn the guitar around, now do it the other way, and you'll see just how much you've learned, you know.
Oh, you mean, so you can play
you
from
have
scratch.
progressed, so you do, and muscle memory occurs eventually where your fingers just know where to go.
And you're on tour.
Yep.
And I mean, is that the best bit? Is that the
It
bit
is,
that
really.
always brings you back to?
I think the best bit is writing a new song or a new piece of work, and the second best bit is going to share it. I don't like the studio. I don't like recording studios very much, but I do I do enjoy performance still.
And this new album is called Sofa Noodling, isn't it?
Yes.
Where was it recorded? It was recorded on the sofa, wasn't it?
It was recorded in a studio, but I was sitting like this, and I said, this is no good, it's supposed to be on a sofa. So we moved the sofa into the studio and put just 3 mics up, and I just turn the guitar up like I play at home when I'm watching the TV or whatever. And that's how the album got done. It's unpretentious. It's not going to set the world alight with brilliant, dazzling guitar, but they're nice, comfortable tunes, and it works well.
And do you, I have to ask, when you play your live gigs, do you play the streets of London?
I do.
Because some artists don't like to play.
No, it's part of the job.
It is, because they'd be so disappointed if they came and saw you and you didn't.
Well, you know, just yesterday I had a letter from someone that the children are doing it at their local school for assembly. So how can you get cynical about something that's, you know, filtered it's all the way down to children, and they're learning it at school and singing it and being made aware of other things.
And tell me about people who are starting out on the guitar. I mean, you obviously love the instrument, and
I do.
Is it a good one to take up for children?
Oh, I think so, provided the child's hands are large enough. I'd say about 9 years old is a good time to start. But now you've got the ukulele. I actually started on a ukulele, so that's 4 of the strings.
So it's coming back now, the ukulele.
Yeah, it's good. I'm delighted.
And lovely to see you here this morning.
Yes, thank you very much.
For noodling. I was going to say canoodling, but that's something else, isn't
Next
it?
album too.
Ralph McTell, touring from Thursday. The album Sofa Noodling is out next month.
Absolutely. That is all we've got time for this morning. Roger Johnson and Naga Manchetti will be here from 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Goodbye for now. Thanks very much for watching, and thank you very much for the noodling too.
Bye-bye.
A familiar face from Harry Potter creating magic in the Saturday kitchen. Next.
Hello, old friend. And here we are, on the last page.
It never moves while you're looking.
Even if you got out, you'd have to keep running for the rest of your life. It's already happened. You've just witnessed your own future.
The angels are predators. They're deadly.
What was that? I think they're coming for you.
Together, or not all.
What the hell are you doing?
Doctor Who, tonight at 7:20 on BBC One and BBC One HD.